Hi guys, so we're back for lesson 9.4, properties of logarithmic functions. I think we're going to break this into 3 sections on Canvas. So we'll do the product rule for logarithms, the quotient rule for logarithms, and the power rule for logarithms. There's 3 different rules, so we're going to break it just into 3 different sections to make it just a little bit easier. So, and then originally this lesson was much longer because it has more on it. I've broken it into 2 different lessons. So there'll be like, I don't know what I'm going to call the second one yet, but it'll be 9.4, maybe 9.4B. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but we'll figure out next week when you have the next half of this lesson. So here we go. So the product rule for logarithms says if I have log base b of x times y, I can write that equals log base b of x plus log base b of y. So it just means I'm breaking it up. I'm breaking it into different sections. Multiplication becomes addition. And again, that can mean more than 2 things multiplied together. So it could be this. I could say log base b of, let's say m times n times p. Okay, that would be the same thing with apply. I can rewrite it as 3 different logs, is log base b of m plus log base b of n plus log base b of p. How many ever things are multiplied together, I can write that many things out as an addition. That's all it's saying, okay, is I can write it that many times. If there's 5 things multiplied together, I just have 5 different logarithms. If there was 10 things, I'd have 10 different logarithms. That's what this rule says. If I multiply them together, I write it out as addition. So we're going to try a few of these right now. Here we go. I'm going to blow it up just a little bit. So it says write an equivalent expression. I'm not solving. I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is writing an equivalent expression that's a sum of logarithms. So here I go. So it says log base 2 of 4 times 16. Well, that can be rewritten as log base 2 of 4 plus log base 2 of 16. And that's all I have to do right now. That's it. Just rewrite it as a sum instead of a times. And that's all. Make sure that if it's times, I just want to reiterate this. If it's times, it has one logarithm. When it's plus, it has how many ever things I multiplied together. Since I have 2 things multiplied together here, I have 2 logarithms. Okay? So let's go ahead and move to the next one. So how many things do I have multiplied together? Ooh, that moved back on me. How many things do I have multiplied together? Well, I've got 1 here. I've got 2. And I've got 3 because that's 216 times x, correct? Just because it doesn't have a time sign behind it doesn't not mean it's not times. I have a number and a letter touching, that means it's times. So we're going to rewrite this. That becomes log base 6 of 36 plus log base 6 of 216 plus log base 6 of x. And that's it. Done. We're not doing anything more than that. Okay? That's all. And remember, if you have any questions, make sure you go to the discussion page for this lesson 9.3. Okay? So the second part of this, the property for the product rule for logarithms, says express the equivalent expression that is a single logarithm. So now they want me to go backwards. Notice I've got 2 logs here. They want me to write it as a single logarithm, 1 log. That's it. So this one is I'm just going to go backwards from what I just got done doing. So I know I'm going to have 1 log. So I'm just going to write that log. Log base b. And then I've got 7 times oh, not 35, 7 times, let's try this one more time, 7 times 5. And for now, that's all we're writing, 7 times 5. That's all, done, okay? And then we're going to come over here to our other one and write down the answer that they want with a single log. I've got 3. That means I'm going to end up with 3 things multiplied together. So we've got this log base m. I only want one log. I'm going to do a parenthesis. 3 times 4 times 2. Done. That's all there is to it. Okay, make sure if you ask questions, do it in the discussion board in the same thread if you have the same question. I also do want to make sure you do this. Remember, my base is a little subscript, so make sure it's little and it's lower than the log and not on the same row. So I will see you in a few minutes after you do a few problems for like this. There aren't quite as many as last time, I don't believe, so sorry, last time was, I even cut down last assignment down, just so you guys know. So go ahead and do the problems, and I will see you back in a few minutes. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.